Good morning. It's a bit gloomy. It's been pissing down with rain yet again. So this is nothing exciting, it's just a bit of a catch-up really. Because I've been struggling to get some videos out because of this absolutely rubbish early year weather, spring weather. It's just every time I've wanted to do a ride out from Pidcocks, it's rained. I've had to cancel so many rides, it's just utterly ridiculous. So and I've just been struggling with, you know, what I'm going to bring to you, because, you know, I want to make it something entertaining. But like I say, I am struggling at the moment, so bear with. So I'm on my way to work. It is 6:24 in the morning, and I don't normally use Roxy for commuting. The reason I'm using Roxy is because my wife's car is off the road at the moment. She's got a crappy Kia, and the fuel tank is completely rotted, and it's just leaving diesel everywhere. Fortunately, you know, we've got Roxy, so I can just take her into work rather than worry. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm struggling to get videos out. Now, it's the 31st of March, and coming up in April, I've got my little magical mystery tour kicking off on the 20th of April. It's just a couple of nights away from home. I'm not going to say where it is because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise for you. But this basically is just a bit of a catch-up and an apology, and especially an apology to my Patreon members, because, you know, they're paying for me to make content, and unfortunately I'm really struggling at the moment. So I apologise especially to you guys. There are going to be some stickers coming, some new Moto Mogul stickers. My Patreon members will all get a free sticker, so I've got to wait till payday so I can pay for those to be printed, but they are in the pipeline and they're coming soon. They will be £5 each to everybody else, because, you know, you've got to raise some money to run a channel somehow, haven't you? So yeah, if you become a Patreon member, you will get a free one. So you can become a Patreon member for a month. That helps me out. It costs you £5, but, you know, it's all part and parcel, isn't it? You know, I've got to be creative in how I run the channel and how I fund the channel as well, because it does cost money, dudes. It costs money. So yeah, today is Friday. Sunday, I've got a little plan in the pipeline. I want to head off up to the Peak District, but it's not just any old normal ride. So Pidcocks this year has planned to take groups of riders up to, I think, up to 8 riders out at a time on a route into the Peak District, and yeah, they're going to, you know, you'll stop at cafes and you'll stop for lunch and all the rest of it, and I believe that's all at Pidcock's expense. So go you if you're on one of those rides. But I'm going to do that route, but, you know, you'll get an idea as to the places you'll be visiting and all the rest of the shizzle. So I know what the route is because Wayne sent it to me. Yeah, so that's planned for Sunday. That's going to be quite a long ride out as well. It'll probably take about 6-7 hours to do that. So that's the only nice day, actually. Sunday is the only nice day, and because it's a Sunday, I can't go and do a review, can I? So yeah, got to be creative with this stuff. I've had to upgrade a camera, so I bought another GoPro for here because my 360 is now started being a bit glitchy. Not surprising really, the amount of abuse that I give it, the amount of times it's been dropped, You know, I ran over it on the mountain pass in Spain, so you can't blame it, really. Anyway, I've had to bite the bullet and buy yet another GoPro. So all of my GoPro kit is now almost new, so you can see where it's getting expensive making videos, can't you? So I've had to buy 2 this year because and also to fund that, partly fund that, I've sold 3 of my old GoPro Hero 7s because they were all getting a bit glitchy, because I bought them second hand anyway. But having said that, I still sold them for more than I paid for them, so I did quite well on that deal. People still want to use GoPros regardless of their age. So 3 old GoPros have gone and 1 new one has been paid for out of the proceeds. Someone's not having a good day. I have to say, commuting on Roxy this week has, you know, it's not been a chore at all. It's been an absolute bloody pleasure. An absolute pleasure. I do love riding this bike. It's an awesome, awesome machine. And I know people, you know, they always bang on about, oh, geez, another GS rider talking his bike up. Well, you know, there's a reason for that. But it is epically good. Anybody else commute regularly? I know Noob, he does it on his Himalayan. That's a great little bike, isn't it? I'd love one of those for commuting. And I saw the pictures that Mr. Vida posted yesterday of the MASH. I think it's the MASH 250. God, doesn't that... It looks so reminiscent of the old Yamaha trail bike, is it the XT500? It looks so reminiscent of that. That looks like a super bike. It'd be interesting to know, you know, reliability and how well it performs and all the rest of it. So I'm looking forward to Richie's video coming out on that little thing, because that looks superb. Don't know how much they are either. I'd be really happy with something like that to do the commute on. And then, you know, you could go out and have a prat about at the weekends on the green lanes and all the rest of it. Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. So what's everybody else's plans for this year? Have you got, you know, trips away on your beloved bikes booked? What are you doing? Where are you going and how long for? So apart from this little magical mystery tour, I'm hoping I'm going to get an invite back to the Spain trip, the Wild Bad Spain trip. In October. That's ages away yet, so I'm definitely going to squeeze in another little magical mystery tour between April and October, and who knows what else might come up. It depends what I can afford as well, because it all costs money, don't it? In other news, I have actually been able to sort out the can smart, so I have now got a horn that works. Ta-da! So I was riding around for weeks without having a horn because I couldn't get it to work through the can smart, but I've swapped it over to the easy can side and now I've got a horn. So that's all good. Quite a lot of water about. She's in rain mode. I put her into rain mode because it was wet the other night when I was going home, and I went to do a bit of a cheeky overtake in road mode and opened her up a bit, and the back end just got a bit loose. It wasn't anything, you know, dramatic, but it does make you realise the amount of power that you're putting out at the twist of a wrist. It just yeah, so I switched her into rain mode then as well. But yeah, feels I mean excellent on these tyres. So Avon Trek Riders, these are. Yeah, they don't feel too bad in the wet, to be honest. I've had one or two little moments where, you know, you can tell you're not on Michelin Road 5s, but they've been pretty good actually. Going to try one or two different techniques in the video filming and editing department. I thought the videos that I produced when I went to Spain, they weren't bad, but they weren't that brilliant, and I was just experimenting and trying something different and hoping that was going to work, but it didn't quite turn out as I wanted it to. So the whole idea behind Sunday is to go and have a bit of a practice at taking some video and doing the editing then. Just in a slightly different style, just constantly trying to refresh things so it just gets better and better for you guys, who are the viewers and who are the ones that I'm doing this for. So, you know, you'll have to let me know what you think about it. Right, anyway, I've done enough rabbiting. I'm going to get to work. It's now 6:38 AM. It's 10 degrees. It's still raining. Yeah. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for bearing with me through this, you know, horrendous weather at the start of the year. I'm sure it'll perk up. I'm sure it will. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Look at the state of this dirty girl. Dirty girl. She is filthy. Gonna get a damn good scrub tomorrow.